Good evening and welcome to race 6 from the 8th season of the International Racing Series. Tonight we're at sunny Monza, hopefully sunny anyway. JTK's number one fan is in the chat. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? So no Latifi tonight. Serving a race ban. Monza with Latifi cancelled. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, just for this race. Serving a one race ban for an incident that I can't remember when it happened. Oh, you're not racing, Donster? What the fuck? Oh, right, swearing already. Yeah. What the fudge? I thought you'd be definitely racing. It slipped out. It slipped out. I've just been playing Rivals on FIFA. What? EAFC. So I've got to get rid of the rage still. It's got to go. Even a PG-13 rated film can have swear words in it. Season over till next season. Oh, that's not good. That's not good to hear. You just can't make it. Go punch an orphan or something. There's right. Oh, there was a lot of a lot of raging going on. Yeah, there was almost some domestic violence. That's just me being awful at FIFA, I guess. What are they going to do? Yeah, well, they're not going to tell their parents, are they? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so Monza tonight. It's a good track, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of incidents, not just on the first chicane, but through Ascari as well. I think you'll see somebody bin it into a wall. Evening, Sam. Evening, Fast. Now the week always starts on a Tuesday, yeah, and then it finishes in about an hour and a half. I'm basically I'm like a brain in a jar. They just turn me on a Tuesday to do commentary, then turn me off again until the next week. Here comes Connor, who currently is not leading the championship. Let's hope for a clean race. Yes, let's hope for a clean race, please. I don't want 4 safety cars tonight. I don't think anyone wants 4 safety cars tonight, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just have a quick look at the current standings. I'm pretty sure Connor's not in first anymore, is he? Driver's standings. I don't think we'll get 0. I think we'll get at least 1. Yeah, JTK currently 8 points clear in the championship. Connor's not Husky's not a million miles away, only 13 points behind. I missed that last message, JTK. I missed that last one. It went off my screen too quick. You said you didn't like something. Let me have a look at... I'll go into the actual Twitch chat on my phone. Small chicane at my... Yeah, it's literally called... It's literally called the first chicane. And then there's the... Let me think. So it's first chicane, Curva Grande, second chicane. It's literally like... And then you've got Lesmo, which is the double right-hander. I don't know what the straight is called. Then it's... Ascari is the third chicane. and then you've got the parabolica, the straight, and then the curve, and then start finish. Curva Grande, yeah. I bet you can't. I bet you can't even guess what that means. Yeah, such an original name. You have a brain aneurysm. I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm at turn 1 tonight, trying to commentate that. You know something's gonna happen lap 1, turn 1, because some people will go straight over. They won't even take the chicane, and it's not a bad idea, especially if you're near the back. It just goes slow and go over just cut it. You don't get any penalties if you go slow enough, and just cut it and get out of everyone's way. People need to think that the first, not just this track, Sam. It's every track. People, I don't know whether they don't. Oh, I guess it's not on purpose. No. You say who you think's going to cause it. Why not? It's a safe space here. You can say what you like. But yeah, turn 1. I think people think, oh, the race can be won or lost here, where it can't. It can only be lost. You're only going to mess your own race and other people's races up. I'd rather get through turn 1 safely and lose a couple of positions and then work my way back through the pack. You think Mike's going to cause it? I mean, he might not. We'll see. Did you see the incident? Yes, I'm actually a race steward, so yes, I did see that, and I called for a penalty. I thought that. It's not that I thought. This is exactly what happened. So Latifi is looking backwards, so sees you coming, and then brake checks you halfway around the corner. I thought it was a really dirty move. That is correct, Fast. It is the long corner, and I mean, technically, it is a long corner. But you'd think they'd have a better name. You know, you got bus stop at Belgium, Maggots, Beckett's at Silverstone, etc. What was that in, Sam? Was that in Tier 1 last week? I didn't actually see that incident, you know, live. Because it looked like Saudi Arabia because it was night. But Abu Dhabi last week was a night race for some reason. So I was really confused about it. But I just called the incident as I saw it. You got brake checked halfway around the corner from somebody that was looking behind themselves to know that you were coming. And I think it was easy. Thanks for the nice message, TPI. And I think it's easy for Latifi to say, oh yeah, but it's Sam, so it's Sam's fault, you know, because you've been, you know, you'll admit it yourself, Sam, you've been involved in incidents in the past, so then it's blame you. But it was clear for everyone to see on the incident that it wasn't your fault. That strategy last week was amazing. I think we were saying Fast, weren't we? Like, you know, that's a very early pit stop. Thinking that JTK would have to pit again, but it worked out. It was brilliant. It was absolutely phenomenal. It was a perfect pit stop at the perfect time. And I think it's only right that race last week, that perfect race that JTK had, has put him into first place in the championship. A drive like that deserves a big reward, and yeah, that was a big reward. Let's see if he can hold first place. He's got Connor obviously only 8 points behind, and funnily enough, yeah, Husky's only 13 points behind in the championship. Husky's not had the best season or It doesn't seem like it, but still picking up big points. I think those Ferraris, by the way, are going to just run away with the constructors. I think you can basically give them the give them the trophy right now and be done. Arsenal Chelsea is on the zone right now. I'm afraid I'm a bit busy. Connor is faster, JT. Yeah, I'd go with that. I'd go with that. And that's not saying that. That's not saying Connor isn't consistent, because he is. It's just JTK's a little bit more consistent. It's gonna be an interesting one tonight, because Monza, as if you don't know, you probably do. The amount of straights at Monza, it's just straight line speed. Literally, you've got to be really quick in a straight line, but you've also got to come out of these chicanes as quickly as possible with good grip. 0-0. It used to be fast. A couple of, maybe not on 22. Maybe on 21 0-0 wings. So JTK fan. So as part of your setup before you go out for qualifying, you can change your wings from any number between 0 and 50. 0 being no downforce on the car, so you're going to be really fast in a straight line, but you're going to struggle to turn. And 50 being lots of downforce, your car's stuck to the track, you're going to get round corners really nicely, but you're not going to have as much straight line speed. Monza, because of the way that the track is, as I'll put it on now so you can see it in the corner. As you can see, most of it is in a straight line, so you want very low wings for Monza. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I wasn't saying it like. Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, I wasn't saying it. Saying like you don't know the track. I was just trying to explain it in context. Whereas, like, obviously Monaco or Hungary, because of the track, as you'll know, Monaco and Hungary, the tracks. So you need lots of downforce and a higher number on the wing. Yeah, I don't like Monaco. I don't think anybody. The problem with Monaco is the track's too small for the cars now. So it was all right, like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, when the cars were smaller. The cars are massive now, and there's no space. It just makes it a boring race, to be honest. Everyone just getting their outlaps. Don't the cars become smaller in 24? I hope so. Correct, fast. I hope the cars are smaller. Is it 2025, 26, the new regulations? Hopefully make the cars smaller. They're like trucks at the minute. You want to see a race at Spa? Well, I'll be surprised if Spa is not on the calendar. It's a driver's favourite. As we'll get one with Petrona. We'll see him now. You see that first chicane really tight. There's no room in there. If you're going side by side, somebody's having an accident more than likely. There's the big curve. Into your next straight, into the second chicane. That's pretty nice. Looks like a hot glue gun. Here's one for you. I think Las Vegas, I think it is. Las Vegas looks like an upside down pig. To me, to my eyes anyway. Yeah, as you can see, it's fast, lots of straight. This is there's a Scari. If you get this wrong, if you touch that curb too much on the inside coming out, It's race over, you're going into our wall. So down into Parabolica. I don't think this will be the fastest lap, but I had to get through traffic. 1:18.9 pole. Yeah, definitely under 1:19. I'm gonna say. Let's get on board with Sam, who's just coming into Parabolica now. I'm way too active in the chat. Might as well become a co-commenter. Sam's on the intermediate. I've basically retired from racing just to be a commentator. I enjoy it more. So here comes the man who's in second place in the championship. I did used to have a co-commentator, and he doesn't do it anymore. Oh, look at that! Whoa! Yeah, not a great start for Connor. They're a bit late on the brakes. Oh, he's left the session. Is that a rage quit? It's not my. Obviously, I've got a job in the day. I don't really race all that much anymore, so I commentate. I've got pretty good F1 knowledge, like real life. You know, I've been watching. I don't think I've missed a race since like 1992 or something. So yeah, I can do commentary quite easily. I unfortunately was born in 1984. I'm 40 this year. There's a 1:19.1 from Liam. That's a really fast time. Will's done a 1:20.5 there. Sam's out on the soft tyres now, so let's see what sort of lap he can put in. If Connor's having connection issues, then yeah, that could make a big difference in terms of the whole championship. Yeah, I'm an old man now. Yeah, well, it's all right. I don't mind that I'm 40 this year. I actually enjoyed the China at the weekend because I'm a Lando Norris fan. So big second place. I wasn't too fussed, you know. When Max was on the last lap and he said that he thought he'd ran over some debris, and to have a look at I think it was his rear right tyre. I was praying that he had a puncture. I was like, please, Max, have a puncture. I want to see Norris win a race. I mean, if you're doing commentary with another person, you don't need to have a massive amount of like technical knowledge. In fact, I don't think you do, even if you do it on your own, because you're just saying what you're seeing on the screen, and little bits you can pick up. Like, for example, during the day, not too bad from Sam, not a great exit though. Like during the day, I'll just, like an hour before the race, I'll just get on Wikipedia and just look at the track, just to remember the corner names. Just little simple things like that just help you out a lot. You think Norris will win this? Is I hope. I'd love it if he did win this season. I think it'll take Max DNFing for him to win, and a bit of luck to stay in front of the Ferraris and Perez. But he's got to win at some point. But you can have fun with the commentary as well. You don't have to be all serious. I mean, sometimes I have a little laugh and a joke about it as well. The Husky 1:19.1, by the way. Lovely time that. JTK can only put it second behind Husky. Let's see what Sam's going to do. Ooh, that's a 1:19.8, not the fastest lap. I think he messed up there On the first two chicanes, I think, especially the second chicane, he took too much out of the corner. Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah, it's Ferrari's home race, so yeah. I mean, there's an argument to say that every home race is a Ferrari home race. With the fans, there's always more Ferrari fans, even now with Red Bull dominating. But yeah, for me, Husky and JTK are the best team on the grid as a team. I'm probably the second best team as a as a pair, as a team. Leg Schrader and ZX. I assume you mean in real life. I still think they've got the second best car on the grid. I like Yuki. Yeah, I'm a fan of Yuki as well. I think he's a bit unlucky that, as you say, he's in an awful car, and I don't think he'll ever race for Red Bull, like the actual Red Bull team. I can see signs at Red Bull next season, instead of Perez. Oh, let's see. Nice. That's better from Connor. At least he got through the chicane. I do think Charles Leclerc is overrated. I like Carlos Sainz. Being a McLaren fan. And there's a purple sector 1 there. Good second chicane as well. But yeah, I think Charles is a little bit overrated. I think if you put Lando in that Ferrari, he's just lost quite a bit of time there. He's seen have a bit of a wobble through a sky. Yeah, I think if you put Norris in a Ferrari, I think he'd win 3-4 races a season, which doesn't sound a lot, but it is quite a lot, considering how fast that Red Bull is. I think if you put him in a Red Bull, if you put him in Perez's seat, you'd have a great championship between Lando and Max. A 1:19.4 that Connor would have lost a lot of time there through the third chicane. I think Yuki's big problem is that is Scarenzi just starting a fast lap here? I think he is. We'll stay with Scarenzi then. See how he gets on. I think Yuki's problem is he gets very emotional. He's very angry, and it can affect his race sometimes. He needs to just calm down a little bit. I think if he did that, he'd be all right. Mike banging it on provisional pole there with a 1:19 dead. We're still looking for that sub 1:19. I think it will come. Yeah, he's a really angry guy, isn't he? I'm sure you've seen Drive to Survive. It's like basically whenever he's like on the, on board with when you're on board with Yuki and Drive to Survive. Basically, it's just beat. So all he does is swear, shout and swear. Funny guy, great personality, and I think he's brilliant. But yeah, he does need to just calm down a little bit. It's you for real, yeah. That's me in real life on when I'm coming home from work in traffic. I turn into Yuki Tsunoda. Do you think fast? I don't think so. I think if you look at it, it's very possible that Connor lost 3/10 through the last chicane because he had a wobble which will slow him down, which going into the straight. Leg Schrader will 1:19 dead as well, by the way. Just waiting for one of these to come out. Let's get on with Gureza. I don't get angry much. I don't get like bad road rage much. But if I finish work, I'm hungry. I want to get home, and I'm tired, and you know, I just want to sit down and play some video games or whatever. Then yeah, I get angry. I get angry then. I swear in English, so I'll be shouting at somebody in the car next to me, but in English, which sounds like, well, why is that weird? Well, I live in Spain, so I just like F you. I think I know swear words in more languages than I can speak. You just do, don't you? You just pick it up. Let's see what Gureza can do then in the Alfa Romeo. Yeah, German. I know. Yeah, Dutch as well. Yeah, swear words. English, Spanish, Basque, Italian, French. Yes, yeah, swear words. Yeah. Ooh. That's a good time from Gureza. Connor, illegal blocking, 5-place grid penalty. My favourite Dutch swear word is actually donder op, which you will know what that means, being as you're Dutch. I guess you could say donder maar op as well. Yeah. Yeah, fast now. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my Dutch. That's my Dutch swear words. That's the one that I know, like proper. Husky's he needs to get his foot down, or he'll lose time. I'm not going to say it on the stream, I'm afraid. I don't want to get in trouble with any Dutch people. You see, very late in the session, everybody trying to get that last lap. Connor, I will admit that word just it rolls off the tongue. Well, I mean, it sounds like it. So, is anybody going to put that sub 119 in? Oh, well, that's Husky's qualifying over. Let's see if JTK can get the sub 119. Yeah, I swear a lot more in real life than obviously I do on the stream, but I'm thinking about what I'm about to say when I'm on a stream. Whereas like if I'm just sat with my friends in real life, you know, whatever comes out sort of thing. So we'll stick with JTK. I think somebody's going to get out 118. At the minute, Connor's going to start in 15th, by the way. That's going to be a very, very difficult for him to get a win from 15th. Can't rule him out, but yeah. There we go. Qualifying is over. So Tom, Outlaw, and let's face it, Husky are all finished. There we go. Liam Doherty, 118.917. Provisional pole for the McLaren. Leg Schrader third. Petronal is up there. Will Witchell, look at that, 1-2 for the McLarens. As it stands, a 118.7. That is a phenomenal lap. Connor with a 118.7. Provisional pole, although he will be dropping down 5 places. What is JTK going to be able to do? Mike's in the pits. We've seen someone in the wall there. JTK puts it in third position with a 118.7. Some really big lap times. Sam is in the pit wall. It's just Pro Striker who's coming into the pit. So that will be your grid. It will be Will Witchell on pole and JTK in second. That's your front row. On the second row will be Liam and Scurenzi. Third row will be Connor and Mike, renewing an old rivalry there. The fourth row will be Leg Schrader and Petrono. Fifth row, Husky and Sam. And we get down to 11th and 12th. We've got ZX and Gareza. Tom down in 13th. Heller in 14th in the Williams. Outlaw and Orr on the next row of the grid. We've got Pro Striker, Teddy, and then Ice One at the back. Yeah, those times are pretty unreal, to be honest. Look at that, just 5 thousandths in it between Will and Connor. I think those 119.0s are pretty damn good as well, aren't they? Even the 119.2s. I mean, for me, the thing to look at, look at that. There's less than a second down to 16th, which means we're probably going to get a massive DRS train again. But that's kind of worked well for us as spectators in the last couple of weeks. We've seen a lot of overtakes. Your fastest 119.125. I mean, that's not bad, but that to get you 10th on this grid. Enjoy your tea. You can keep the stream on in the background, I guess. Elmo of the Void. Definitely need to practice this track. What, to get those sort of times? Yeah, definitely. But I wouldn't be too worried. Those times are pretty unreal. Ooh, now then, looks a bit overcast, doesn't it? Might we see some rain? Possibly. I don't want to see rain, but I'm just saying. Yeah, Fast's absolutely right. You've got to get the braking point perfect, and also you've got to keep your minimum speed as high as possible through the chicanes, so you get a faster exit. And of course, you can't wheel spin at all coming out of the corners. You've got to be on rails. You've got to be straight out the corner, bang. But more than the straights, I find it's the chicanes that will make or break someone's race. Here we go. 5 lights. The lights are out, and we are underway. Scurenzi with a good start. Here we go. Here they all come side by side. You get ready for this. Ooh. Will down into second. Look at that. Go 3 wide. Absolute carnage. 3 wide. They've all got through, though. They've all managed to get through pretty safely. JTK already up into first. Just watching the chasing pack at the minute. Will right behind. Let's go to Scurenzi. I'll get the... There we go, there's the tyres. Yeah, a few soft runners, probably expecting an early safety car, but mostly mediums. I think that gives you options, running mediums. Oh, and there goes Sam. He's all over the place. Yeah, he's just come back on the track. JTK down into 18th position. I thought I saw him off, and Tom's down into 19th. Bit of madness going on here. Did JTK and Sam have an incident together there? Scarenzi looking on the inside of Will here. Yeah. He is. He's doing the Yarno Optima. He's going to go as long as he can and put the softs on. Mike gets into first in the Red Bull. Oh, cut in the corner there. I'm surprised he didn't get a time. He didn't get a track limits for that. A time penalty. It has cost him coming out though. Got to be really careful through that chicane. Caution sector 1. That's Heller. Looks like he's had a tough time coming out of the chicane there. Look how close they are at the front now. Look at that, less than a second between those top 4. Connor has had a good start. He's managed to stay out of trouble. And he's looking pretty good at the minute. Mike having a little look on Will. Scarenzi having a look at Mike here. We've got 9 cars that are going to be within DRS. Mike just having a peek round the corner. I think if Connor can keep up, which it looks like he's going to now, especially with DRS, I think we'll see him start to dominate on those hard tyres. My main man Digex in the chat. How are you doing? I think you'll have a massive advantage, especially... Oh, Scarenzi there, you see. Tough chicane for him. Drops down into 7th position. I think with the DRS, he's going to have a huge advantage. I hope you're well, Digex, by the way. Yeah, good. Oh, Will deciding not to take the chicane this time. Yeah, it has been a while. I know you did say yourself you weren't going to be always available this season. I think that's Sam off through the second chicane. There we go. Ascari. Is it going to kill anyone this lap? Well, all the front runners are through. Will gets through on Mike. Caution in sector 3. That's... Oh no, it's Tom. Tom's off. I was going to say it might be Sam with damage. You see Mike's going to try and get through on Will here. And he has. Connor's got the inside line. He's going to squeeze Will as much as possible. He's done well there. Well, look at him. He's not happy about that. Just a little touch. He's stay on board with Connor for a minute here, so we can see. Have a perfect view of this front two guys. These front two guys battling. Awful start for JTK though, probably the worst start he could have had. Be interesting to see what happened there. I don't know if it was an incident between JTK and Sam. It might have just been coincidence that they both dropped down at the same time. Looks like... I don't know, Fast. I don't know about you, but it looks to me a little bit... Looks a bit dark, doesn't it? I think we might see rain at some point. Oh, someone's decided to... I think that's Will. He's lost 3 places there. Outbraking himself. And now Connor's up to second. This is where Connor can get close to Mike and try and pass him. Yeah, I think if it rains, it will change the whole race. You've got to look for those spots on the screen. That's why I've changed camera a couple of times. It seems like randomly. You change the camera, and you can sometimes tell. But it does look pretty dark, doesn't it? It looks quite overcast. I'm not sure. I've not had a weather report. Yeah, I mean JTK struggling down in. He's in 12th now. He was a lot further behind. We don't know what happened. It looked like he had an incident with somebody. We think it might have been Sam. We don't know who's at fault or anything though. Or whether it was just a racing incident. We've seen lots of people basically cut the first chicane, and it's cost them. Liam is right beside Connor, and this might not be the best time to go 3 wide. Connor gets through into first. Mike's gone really wide and dropped down to third there. And Liam has managed to hold second there, get through and hold second. And there's the first safety car of the race. Oh no, just a virtual. Just a virtual right now. That's not too bad. We're all right with virtuals. Because it means DRS will just carry on. Yeah, I mean, for anyone watching that doesn't know, this track is very. How can I explain it? It's very difficult to maintain good tyres that aren't hards. Once the hards get up to temp, they're all good. The degradation, that was the word I was looking for, is quite high. Connor's managed to pull out. Yeah, exactly, fast. There, it's a tyre deg. I couldn't think of the word. It was like stuck on the tip of my tongue. Connor's done all right there. He's no time penalty. Look at these 3 wide again. Both McLarens are gonna. Oh, are they gonna touch each? Oh, dear me! Patron, Will, Leg Schrader, Liam, all getting into risky territory there. Mike's managed to get through into second. Done a great job there off the restart. And we've got another VSC. Is that Hella possibly? Or it might be Sam? Who's dying? Everybody's dying on this track. So yeah, another VSC. Connor had pulled a second out by the way there. Yeah. I just noticed that myself. He just broke the DRS. What we don't want now is just massive gaps everywhere. Obviously, Liam's had a great restart. Look at that, right on the back of Mike. Mike's probably had to slow down right near the end of the safety car not to get a penalty or drive through. Liam's got right on the back of him, and he's going to have DRS coming through here. I'd stay behind. I'd stay behind him and wait for the DRS. He's going to get past. Have a good exit here. Connor now 2 seconds in front. He's pretty much dominating right now. There you go. Such an easy pass that for Liam. As expected. Mike's going to have a go. Oh, do you see the touch there? Quite a heavy one, and it's just back to everybody up behind. You see them all in a line. Got to be careful. You don't want to... I mean, obviously you don't want to take anyone out. But probably more than that, you don't want to damage your own wing and ruin your own race. You've got to be really, really careful in that first chicane. It seems that way. That's why we're sticking with this chasing pack. Connor is, as you can see, just going off the screen there. He's dominating at the minute. and he's got those hard tyres as well. So he's got a real strategic advantage right now. Liam's managed to gap his teammate Will. I'm sure he'd be pleased with that. So Liam could end up pulling away. You know, Will and Mike battling there for third position. These virtual safety cars have not helped Sam or JTK any, as Mike's down into fifth position, back up to fourth. Will down into fifth now, as Patronal's gone up to third. Look at how tight that corner is. It's just unbelievably difficult to get round there when you're racing so close. So yeah, like everybody down, let's look at that, right down to Outlaw is from Patronal is in the DRS zone, studying for finals. It's good to have a little break, isn't it? Then you can like relax and then study again. I always find that helped me study. And then your brain can like soak in the information that you've been studying. We've got Mercedes off track. That's Pro Striker, who's filling in for. I think, is he filling in tonight? I think yeah, I think he is filling in just for tonight. Pro Striker. He's a veteran of this league, but I've not seen him in a while. Yeah, I think he's in for the Donster. Oh, there's a couple of touches there at the front. There's absolute carnage here. Look, Liam has managed to really gap Will because of the. That's what you got to do here. Both Connor and Liam have managed to get that gap, and then everyone behind, because they're all battling, are just slowing each other down. And it's all it's doing is as I say, it's helping Liam and Connor. JTK 4 seconds behind Outlaw there. Can't get close. As Tom puts in the fastest lap of the race. Just come out of the pits, of course. Liam is pushing. He really is pushing. Let's see if we can get any closer to Connor. He's quite a lot of his ERS. Just get on board with Connor. But so's Connor. Connor's got a marginal advantage. He's got about 33% to Liam's, what, 18, 20. A good exit. Yeah, he wants to get that DRS and get dragged along a bit. He has still maybe got the advantage on tyres because of the VSCs. It's going to be close. You see Mike and Will side by side again as we're on board with Will. Scarenzi just gone through on leg Schrader. Look at him behind, all piled up. That's a good exit from Will. Look at that, the gap now. Leg Schrader, Scarenzi side by side, nothing in it. Leg Schrader gets the advantage, takes it this lap. Liam is now within a second. He's got to stay within a second. Going over this DRS zone. Yeah, and the wing is open. So Liam will probably be able to save a bit of battery here. He is looking really good, Liam. He's, you know, since he managed to get that gap on third place, he's just slowly but surely just chipped away. And we, you know, early on, I think we all thought, you know, Connor might run away with this, but yeah, Connor's on about 30%. We've got a full safety car. So advantage, I would say Liam here, because Connor's going to have to go all mediums, whereas Liam can run the hards for the rest of the race. Will's going to miss out a little bit from the double stack. Yeah, so Connor's going to have an advantage like straight away here. But he's going to have to make those medium tyres last the whole race. So I think, yeah, he's going to fly. But he's... Will those mediums go till the end? Would be the question. What was 13 laps? I think, yeah, I think he'll be all right actually. Let's say lap 14, end of lap 14, safety car comes in, or end of lap 13. Yeah, actually, I think the mediums are gonna last. It's gonna be difficult for Liam. Maybe no, I don't think it was. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I think, I'm just looking at it, I think the mediums will last because of the safety car. I'm surprised Husky's come out on the soft tyre. That's yeah, that's a bit weird. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for tuning in. As always, it's always a pleasure to have you in a chat. Always good to have a chat with you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Good luck with your studying. JTK now to 11th. Oh, that's just coming. Mediums can go the end, but the last 3 laps is going to hurt. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that myself. Yeah, definitely. See you next Tuesday. As I say, good luck with your studying, and don't study too hard. Just be relaxed with it. If you try too much, you know it won't sink in the information. Yeah, I don't know. It depends how long the safety car's out for, though. I'll tell you one thing. This has helped JTK. I think it's bunched everybody up, and if he can get a good restart, he could still be on for a podium. He's not looked great around here though, has he, since his incident early on. I don't know if he's been running with damage or what, but that just seems a bit ridiculous to me that he wouldn't have pitted in to get it repaired early on in the race. So I guess we'll have to see. But he's definitely got an opportunity here. And Husky's on the soft, so yeah, Husky has a good start, gets in front of a few, and then starts holding them up. Definitely could be a huge help. And I don't want to curse it or anything, but I am really surprised to see safety car in this lap. Let's get to the front. See, we know Connor's just going to go as early as possible as soon as that safety car is in. Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised, as I've just said. There's not been more DNFs. I thought it'd be worse. So here we go. Decent start from Liam. Connor's not really got away here. JTK's moved down a place. Liam's managed to stay on the back there. It's going to be difficult though. He's got to do that for 3 laps until the DRS kicks in. So not the easiest task in the world. Let's go down to Scarenzi's right on the back of Leg Trader here. Oh, not a great exit. Gives Husky a chance on these softs, by the way. Yeah, he's definitely going to... caution sector 2. Can't see who that is, to be honest. Might have just been a bit of a wobble. So Husky up in 6th. He needs to make his move before even DRS kicks in. Ooh, you see that? That's what a scar he does to it. It's a really difficult one. Get it slightly wrong. Liam's got the slipstream. Yeah, what? I mean, if he can, I don't think he will. He's a little bit too far back. If he can get past Connor, he's having a go. He's having a good look. Mike's getting trapped. Mike's gonna take the inside. Tom's retired in the pit, so there won't be a safety car. No, Liam's stayed on the back of Connor here. Mike's had a good exit though. What Liam's got to do, for me, what Liam's got to do, and it's not the easiest thing to do, especially, you know, when in a close race like this, he's got to kind of forget about the guys behind him. If he starts going defensive, he's gonna find himself dropping out of DRS very quickly. He needs to get on his bike basically and get a move on. All he's got to do is last a couple more sectors, and he's going to get some DRS. Exactly, Fast. All he's got to think about is stay within DRS. If he stays within DRS, Mike can't overtake him because Mike's only going to be as fast as him. So here we go. He's managed to keep the gap down. Heller's put in the fastest lap of the race on mediums, which surprises me that Husky hasn't done that on the softs, to be honest. Less than 4/10. That is a really, really top class safety car restart from Liam there. All the way from the actual restart to now, to stay that close. Let's get on board. As you can see, he's hardly used any ERS. I'm not saying Connor has. As you can see, Connor's got most of his. But the fact that Liam's come out on those hard tyres, and if you look in the sky, oh, that's a 3 seconds for Heller for multiple warnings. I've got someone off the track there. It's Heller. Oh, ooh. We've got the second safety car. Heller's made this race very interesting. I think you've got to pit. I think you've got to pit in. I think any hard runner, if you've got a spare set of mediums, you've got to go on the mediums. Or even the softs. But everybody's got to pit in here, surely. Even Connor. I don't think Connor can stay out if everyone comes in. Yeah, there we go. Everybody's going to pit in. Person that's helped out, to be fair, is Husky. Because he was on the soft tyres, he was going to have to pit anyway. Connor's going on the softs. Leg Schrader, we can see there, he's going on the softs. Go down to Liam's on the softs. Oh, Mike's gone on to mediums. Okay, he's thinking it might be a bit too much for the softs. So I've got mostly soft runners. That could be a big brain decision from Mike, Patronal, Outlaw and Will. Yeah, it's okay, but if they're battling and they use it, you know, and they're braking hard, defending hard, those mediums could have a couple of laps, you know, where they... And I think the thing is with the mediums as well, with the softs you might have to manage them a little bit. With the mediums you can just go. You know they're going to last. Low fuel, yeah, I mean low fuel helps. That is a very good point. I don't think we've seen a winner of this race yet. I don't think we can clearly say, right, this guy's going to win. If Liam has a good restart here again, we could be on for for a McLaren win, something we don't get in real life. I still think Scarenzi, Husky, or even like Leg Schrader could win this. Any of those three. Only takes an incident on the chicane, and then one of those to go through, and then hold off for the rest of the race. I don't think anything's guaranteed, not right now. So we've got one more lap of the safety car, as expected. So it'll be end of lap 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. It'll be 9 racing laps. Yeah, they'll be. Yeah, I think softs will be all right. Because you can't count these laps. These laps will do nothing but just warm your tyres up. So maybe a bit of a tactical error from Mike and Outlaw and Will, and I think it was Petronal as well, putting the mediums on. I think 9 laps. I think maybe like on lap 9, the mediums will be as good, or lap 8 of the 9 laps left. The mediums will be as good as in terms of performance as the softs, but there won't be that crossover. There's not time for the crossover for the mediums to really take effect. So we know what Connor's going to do. Again, he's going to go for it. It is literally how he restarts every safety car. Back the pack up as much as possible. As soon as the safety car goes in, restart. I think if you look at other leagues, even people, you can see people here are weaving. But that's more distance covered. So more distance covered equals more wear on the tyres. So yeah, you're absolutely correct that it's an intelligent thing to do. As you see, Mike just drop back a little bit there. Not a great restart on those mediums. Leg Schrader's going to have a look. He's going to have the outside. And then the inside coming out of the chicane. He's not quite got through though. Husky's got through into 5th place. JTK still stuck in 11th. He just can't. He's not been able to get it going this race. Definitely no rain. It has brightened up, which is good. JTK up to 10th now. He's in the points. Oh, now he's out of the points again, down into 11th. I'm going to wait for DRS. I imagine so. Unless, I imagine that Liam and Connor are going to start pulling away from Mike because of the tyres. But if Mike starts to really push onto Liam, then I could see Liam having to, like being forced into making a move on Connor just to keep Mike off of him. Let's just nip on board with Mike. As you see, Mike's used almost half of his ERS already, whereas Liam's a bit chill on it and Connor's chill on the ERS. Mike's having to do that just to stay within range. Oh, Mike down the middle. Ooh, got to be careful. That's well backed out there. Liam has gone through. He's got the inside line. Now he's on the outside round the big curve. Is he going to hold it? Not quite. Letting Connor know that he's there though. Mike's a bit stuck here. He's been boxed in to the side of Liam and behind Connor. There's not a lot he can do in the position he's in. Oh, big touch there from Connor and Liam. Mike looking to take advantage and get down the inside. This is not what Liam needs. Is a little touch. Liam doesn't need. He can't afford Mike to. He can't afford to have Mike overtake him. Definitely not. Yeah, it's excellent battle. And as you can see behind, they're all in a row. As DRS is about to kick in on this upcoming lap. So everybody positioning themselves. You see Scarenzi there having a peek. I imagine Mike's going to try and pass again. The only problem is now, he's managed to keep within DRS, which is what he had to do, Mike. But I'm not sure. I think the ERS will make a difference if Liam and Connor have both still got it. Nicely round the chicane. I think all the talk in the chat earlier about that first chicane being deadly has kind of made people play it a bit safer, which I like to see. So here we go. We have got DRS. The detection zone's about here, I think. So everyone's going to be in it. Literally everybody on the grid, down to Anor, down to Hassan there. So the only person with advantage right now is Liam from the DRS. Yeah, it is. Just in a line. The F1 esports been pretty decent recently, though, to be fair. It's not just been like a line of cars and nobody overtaking. I've enjoyed it recently. There's good drivers in Tier 2 as well, very good drivers in Tier 2. It's just they can't make it in on a Tuesday. So Liam he's got through. He's going to try and squeeze Connor. Connor's got a good exit again. I think the problem is if you're in first place here, and it's as close as it is, it's not just one person you're looking that could overtake you, it could be a couple. So you've got to be very, very careful about when you pass. Timing the pass here is going to be crucial. Last lap. Ooh. At the start of the last lap, yeah. And then just hope you can hang on. Still nothing in it. I still can't pick a winner. And we've got caution sector 3. That's Sam, unfortunately, coming out of Ascari. We knew that was going to happen at some point to someone. That is Ascari for you. These two now have got about half a second on Mike. What's actually helping Mike right now, as Liam goes through and holds the position this time, is the fact that Connor and Liam are battling. It's allowing Mike just to stay on the back. So Liam goes through into first position. Will he be able to hold it? He's got 5 laps of racing to go. All he's got to do is hold first position. It sounds easy, but it's not when you've got drivers like Connor and Mike and Leg Schrader all behind you there. JTK up into 9th right now. He's good 3 seconds behind Petronal, but he has got that 9th position. ZX up into 10th, not having his best race ever. I know there's a few people actually that don't particularly like Monza. Oh, I think you've just you put the curse on Mike there. That 3 seconds is going to be a huge 3 seconds. That puts him down to about, what, 7th, 8th position. Husky goes through on Leg Schraders for 4th position. You see at the back there, Scarenzi having a look. Scarenzi's gone through. Liam's managed to hold first place there. Very good from Liam. I think Connor defending Mike there just helped lay him out a little bit. Just allowed him enough of a gap where he can stay in front. I'm absolutely mesmerised by this racing. It's been brilliant. So Greza is out with a. He did get a time penalty, didn't he? And now he's retired in the pits. So it looks like right now it's down to 4 cars. Husky's managing just about stay within DRS. I say between 4. I mean, for the win on track, obviously, I think Mike's chances of actually getting 25 points are over. Right, 3 wide, all side by side. Mike's got into first. Connor and Mike battling. As I said there, first place disadvantage. You can get double overtake, and yeah. This is what I don't like to see. Now, I understand Garezzo was in 15th, Sam in 14th. You've got 2 laps, finish the race. That's not a slight on those 2. It's anybody that does it in any race. I just don't like to see it. Finish the race. So Mike's got first place with the medium tyres. As you've mentioned there in the chat, those mediums will be up to speed. Yeah, I don't like it. I just don't. Even if it's not rage, even if it's just like, oh, I'm only going to finish 14th. You're not raging, you know. You're just like, no, I'll call it here. There's 2 laps to go. As you say, be a bit professional about how you're doing it. Oh, they can't. Look how close all of those guys are. They've got 2 laps to make the move. I'll tell you what, Pro. After quite a long rest, we'll call it, quite a long absence, you got a few laps in. And as long as you enjoyed yourself, and that's the main thing. It's been a while since we've seen you racing. It's any one of these 5 could win on track, and any one of the other 4 could actually take the race win. Yeah, but that's the main thing. You came on, you had a bit of fun with it. Hopefully we'll see you more often again. Dig X with some deep wisdom there. I like that. As Liam's gone through on Mike at the front. Can he get past Connor though? Both of them got through on Mike. Last lap of the race. Your inner Will Buxton, yeah. If Liam goes up a position, he'll be in first. If you win the race, you get 25 points. So, Captain Obvious Will Buxton. I like Will, to be fair. There's always a couple of reserve seats available, bro. Just getting back into things. Obviously, it's nearly F1 24 time, you know, in terms of the game. So, Liam's going. He's going to do it in Ascari. Oh, there's a touch. Oh, there's a touch there, and again. I think Connor's just about got this. Got on board with Liam. He's not gonna. Is he gonna have enough? Can he get the exit? It's going to be side by side. Liam's going to take it. He's actually going to take it on the last corner. He's gone through. He's won. He's won the race. Liam Doherty is your race winner. 500ths of a second between the front two. What an exit out of the last corner. Amazing stuff. What an amazing finish, Liam. I thought they were done. I thought Connor had it in the bag. Liam with the perfect line and the perfect exit out of the last corner. Amazing stuff. That's got to go in overtake of the month. Surely. That was another level to win the race like that. Unbelievable, Jeff. Just to mention the switchback of 2024. Absolutely, what a finish that was. Liam, cool head, calm as you like. He didn't let it get to him when he was down in third. With a couple of laps left, he just raced his own race, and then at the end there, that is. I'm lost. That is an unbelievable overtake. As you can see, 500ths of a second in it. Driver of the day, Mike, who started 5th and finished 5th, but he would have definitely, he had the podium and he got the fast lap. If it wasn't for that 3-second penalty, a little bit unlucky, just pushing a bit too hard towards the end. Scarenzi, our American brother there, making the podium. Husky, a good 4th position. JTK, not great for 7th, but he's only going to be 4 points behind Connor in the driver's standings. Patronal having a good race in the Alpine. Leg Schrader there, ZX, the 2 AlphaTauris scoring points. Will, after being first on the grid, only getting a point. As you can see, everybody else there down from 11th downwards. I'm still very, very stunned, I must say, at that finish. What a finish that was. That is the closest finish I've ever seen to a race. Yeah, full congratulations to everyone, especially those at the top there. Not just on the podium, but like down to Mike in 5th. They all had a great race. Let's just quickly get in the chat here. I'll try and get something, get a word from Liam or whatever. That was. Yeah, Connor says that was a good one to watch. I must say, I'm impressed the way people handled the first chicane as well. Never easy. So yeah, very impressive. And yeah, that's. I'm actually stunned after that race and that finish. It's took my breath away. It's yeah. So next week we've got the Austrian Grand Prix, the Red Bull circuit or whatever it's called these days. So another fast, close circuit, that'll be good. But for now, that's. I don't know what more I can add tonight. That was certainly one of the best races you'll ever see. Brilliant, phenomenal. 3 big DRS zones. Yeah, Austria, because it's such a fast lap as well. It's like what is it, like a 1.4 something in qualifying? I can't remember off the top of my head. So it's just one of the fastest circuits in it, isn't it, on the calendar? So you know there's going to be, and so you've got turn one, then you've got turn two up the hill, turn three at the top, and then you go back down the hill after the right hander at the top of the hill. All that sector under DRS, you know there's going to be so many overtakes there. That's going to be. I'm already looking forward to that. Turn three is in a way, even though it's not a chicane, it's a right hander. It's about a 90-degree right hander. It's a bit like turn one at Monza, whereas if you get your braking point wrong, you get it really wrong. If you outbrake yourself, you could take yourself out and others, and you have to go really wide off the track. Turn three's not nice at Austria if you get it wrong. But we'll see next week. That certainly spice things up again in the drivers' standings. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, as you're coming out of the corner, whoever gets the traction going first, quicker, they'll get away quicker. Obviously, I've noticed another thing as well. You could take turn three at Austria perfectly, but you can over rotate the car and end up in the wall or barrier, whatever you want to call it, on the inside. If you over rotate the car and you touch the curb, you could end up on the wall on the inside on turn three. I've seen that many a time. So it's not just, outbrake yourself going around the outside. It is a very tough turn. Austria's a track as well that if it's if it starts to rain and you are running a dry setup, there's a high chance that at the end of sector 2, the two left-handers into the right-hander, you could end up in a wall there as well. Yeah, I've seen a lot of rain in Austria. That's one of the regular ones for rain. So we'll have to, as I say, we'll have to see next week. But for this week, I'm totally out of breath. I'm going to go and lie down for a bit after seeing that. Yeah, track limits as well. That's a great shout. So you've got that sector that I've talked about in sector 2. Then you've got the double right-handers like down the hill at the end. The last two corners, you can get track limits there. Oh, it's such a great track, Austria. It's a favourite. Yeah, no problem. As always, just a thanks to Hella High for letting me commentate on the league. You do it for nights like tonight, it makes everything worth it. Although most weeks it is like that. And see you all next week for Austria. Have a great week. Enjoy yourselves. Get your breath back, and we'll see you all at Austria next week.